That's weird. On their live pause, that was real strange. Crazy hair. I got crazy hair and I don't care. Crazy hair and I don't care. Today is the 30th of November. It feels like November is just hanging on. Hi, Julie. Hi, Lori. How you doing, Lori? Good to see you, dear. What is going on, Lori? You've been busy, girl. Hello. Hello. Hi, Emily Jane. Welcome in, ubiquitous. Good evening. Yeah. So, had a really... Hey, Iconic. Had a very good week. Yeah, it's been busy so far. I had 3 reads I did yesterday. All were phenomenal. And then I did a spirit drawing for a client. She'll probably pop on here. How mad. I was just commenting on your story and it came up live. Well, Emily, thank you for being here, dear. I think you deserve something, Emily, for saying that. Oh, now down is Emily. It's birthday. I know who you are, silly girl. Hey, groovy chick. So anyways, I was reading for, I did a drawing for one of my subscribers and a long-time client now. And I met her here on TikTok. And I did a spirit drawing for her, and I had no clue what I was drawing, who I was drawing, why I was drawing, nothing, and, you know, all this. And I wrote the little impressions in the border of the picture, and I sent it to her. And turns out it's her grandpa. That's not who she was necessarily trying to reach, but I didn't know. So I just drew what came out, whatever. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, Blue Shift, welcome in. Hi, Leslie. How are you, honey? So, Leslie, I'm so sorry about Molly. Leslie's pug passed away. Maybe we can do some work with her spirit guides at some point. I've had a lot of success, actually, with pet communication. I didn't know that I could do that, and I did it for a friend not too long ago, and it was pretty accurate. I've done it a few times. So anyways, so that drawing went great. Like if she comes on here, I'll see if she wants to talk about it because it was pretty cool. I also had something else really cool. I'm trying to remember what happened to tell you guys. Just the mediumship I've been doing lately has been really, really spot on. Not that it never is, but even more so than ever. So it's been really exciting. She says, I'm so sad, but no, it was for the best. If you want to connect with her, that's fine. Okay, Leslie, let's see. I'll see if I can connect with her. I probably won't do it tonight, but privately for you. Hey, Ruby, how are you? I'll get some water here. So anyways, had a really nice, easy day. Didn't do a lot. Just kind of taking it easy. Some days, that's my job, is to do nothing. You know? Sometimes we gotta take those days. So tonight is kind of an open forum. Whatever we feel like. Hey, Shannon! Whatever we feel like doing, I guess. Just kind of go with the flow. If you want to hear stories, you want to, you know, tell me a story you want me to relate to, do you want to do some mediumship, some musical stuff, some foli. Oh, I had a foli client also. And this client, she might pop on too. She lost something. She hasn't found it yet. But when I gave her my impressions, she was very surprised to hear me very clearly describe her bathroom and bedroom. Not knowing anything about her but her name. So that was cool. So she feels more confident she's going to find it now because where I described, she's like, I know what you're talking about. That's where I thought I lost it. I'm definitely going to look in that area again. Maybe I'll run across it. You know, it is. You look someplace a bunch of times and all of a sudden there it is. So that happens too. I watched the other night. I was impressed. How do I get on the list? Says Groovy Chick. List for what? There is no list. So what is it you were hoping for tonight? Generally the way it works, Groovy, is my subscribers get priority, especially if they're a new subscriber. And then everybody else, just whoever I see, and I just happen to grab. So Coco just said, can you sing a song for me? A channel song for you? Sure. Okay, Coco, is that your real name? And then, so what she's asking for, if you've never seen me before, is we do a game called, or not a game, but an activity we call musical mediumship, which sometimes we do that, and what I do is I focus on the person, and then I give them the first song that comes to my mind. Hey, Amanda! Okay, so Coco, you're first. She's going to get a musical mediumship, so let me just see what I get for you. Let me just do some breathing. She goes by Courtney. Okay. I got love will keep us together. That's I think that's Elton John and somebody. Or no, that's Captain and Tennille. How corny. Captain and Tennille. Love will keep us together. Does that resonate for you? I don't know why that song came to my head. Singing this song, something tonight we're gonna stop, 'cause I'm thinking of you. Stop. I've been dreaming of you. Look in my heart and you'll find they'll keep us together. Oh, that much of that song. It was like 1972 or something. I was like 2 years old. Okay. Well, anyway, that was your song. That was fun. All right. I feel it's been a minute, or at least I missed them. Oh, yeah. Wanda, do you ever just know something and feel a particular time is the moment to share info? Yes, Wanda. That's called instinct. And if you have that, cool. It's interesting. I saw another medium post something the other day. If you guys have ever seen Matt. And he posted something about, I don't know, it was like about talking about discernment or something, and saying like when you're like, let's say in a grocery store and you get spirit interaction and the urge to like share it with the person or whatever. And he was talking about like kind of like your ego's involved, and that's true. I don't just walk up to people like Teresa Caputo in a grocery store and start talking to them. It's not really cool. Not everybody wants to hear. Not everybody's ready to hear, and it's not an appropriate place in public, in my opinion. Yes, of course, Millie. Yeah, Millie, you can have a musical mediumship. So anyway, that's kind of where it comes from. I don't really just walk up to people and say stuff. Now, if they're talking to me already and it comes naturally into the conversation, sure. But generally I don't do that. I might give, if I really feel like someone's really pushing me, like a spirit's really pushing me, I might give them my card and just say, I feel like I have messages for you. I just want you to know that. And I'm not trying to, charge you anything or anything like that. I just want to tell you. U.S. Navy, my honey is in the Navy. He's a CV, or was in the Navy. He's a retired CV. And Purple Heart veteran. Yeah. Okay, so Millie, you like a mediumship as well. Oh, and let me just say, guys, in my profile, there is something called a link tree. If you tap on that, there's all kinds of cool buttons to different cool things that I might mention during my lives. And towards the bottom, there is icons like, Facebook. There's a Spotify icon. And when I finish musical mediumship, I often will upload the songs for you so you can find them later. Can you channel a song for my best friend Sheldon, who's sitting beside me? Yeah, Courtney, just give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and help Millie first, because Millie's a subscriber. Thank you, MRZ. Appreciate that. So Millie wants a musical mediumship. All right. And then what's your best friend Sheldon? Okay, and then for Sheldon. Okay, gotcha. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 5,000 more just to be the man who walks 5,000 miles. And that song, I think that's the Proclaimers. The Proclaimers. That's your song, Millie. So that sounds like somebody's missing you, is what I would say. But go ahead and listen to lyrics, find the song. Like I said, it'll be uploaded tomorrow. Yeah, Emily, in a minute, we can do some cards. All right, Christina says, is Brian actually wanting to talk to me, or does he just want money from me? Ooh, Christina. That would be probably a question that you would want an actual reading. I don't really do yes or no's, because I don't think that's useful. So that would be something where you probably want some cards pulled. Again, if you're a subscriber, I definitely will work with you tonight. If you're not, it's, if I have time. Like, so, if you're asking me when I don't see other subscribers asking for stuff, yes, I will read for you. And I think that's fair, you guys, because they're only paying $6. If you can shell out $6, I'm happy to do something for you. Not to say I'm not going to. Not saying I won't. I'm just saying that's how kind of it works. So if you're wondering how do you get on the list, there is no list. I kind of go with whatever I feel. But as I said, if you're a subscriber, that definitely toggles my attention. So just so you're aware of that. Now, also, I want to mention to you guys, when I'm talking to you, make sure you give me a green heart so I can see your message, okay? If I'm talking to you, not just give me a green heart. If I'm speaking with you. So right now, Sheldon wanted a musical mediumship song. So Sheldon's going to get a song, and then Emily asked me to pull some cards. And Emily's a subscriber. So I'm going to put stars so I remember that you're a subscriber. So Sheldon's first, gets a song, okay? I don't know why I got this song, Sheldon. It's UB40. And the song is called Cherry-O Baby, if you've never heard it. It's a great song. It goes, Cherry-O, Cherry-O Baby. I can see I'm in love with you. Something, something, So, I don't know. A song called Cherry O Baby. Don't know why that's your song, but it is. All right, Candace, is there anything you can do to lead me in the right direction? My life has been a mess lately. Yes, I'll tell you what you do. And I'm going to work with Emily. Do what feels right to you. Do what makes you happy. Don't gotta, don't have to. Do what makes you happy. Do not do what other people tell you to do. Do not care what other people think about you. You do what's right for Candace. That is the key to happiness. I discovered it about a year ago. And look at me, I'm happy. I'm living the life I want to live. I live on a boat in Miami with a wonderful man, my 2 dogs. I'm healthy, I'm happy. It's because I do what I want. I don't allow negative people around me. I don't allow negative shit. I don't even watch the news. I know what's going on. Of course I do. But I don't watch it. I don't obsess. And what happens is when you start focusing on the things that you really want and not what you don't want, you start seeing those things appear. The universe will put them in front of you. Here's how it works. You take a step in the right direction, the universe gives you another thing. Here's to help you. Step in the right direction. Okay, now we're going to help you some more. Okay, you know the right direction, the direction that makes you happy. That's the direction you go. It's not as difficult as we think. Okay? That's the start anyway. All right. Emily gets some cards. Emily, okay, so my cards, I have a ton. I don't have all of them with me, are in this huge bin. I am going to randomly grab a deck of cards. That's how we're going to do it tonight. Random deck. Whatever I grab, that's what I'm running with. So, ooh. You got my vintage oracle deck. Beautiful. So this is for Emily. All right, Emily, we're going to pull 3 cards from the left. Yes, authenticity is key. You are correct. For Emily Jane. All right, we got 3 cards. I didn't even look at them. That's what we got for you today, my dear. I like this. There's a lot of big changes happening for you, Emily. You got transition. Pick that up. Try and pick it up. Let me just look at this card for a moment. Oh, these cards are so beautiful. Like, here's the back of the card. Like, isn't that pretty? Look at the front of the card. You got transition. You got grace. And you got choice. All right? So they seem to go together to me because obviously you're going through some type of a change right now and you got to give yourself grace, meaning there's going to be bad days. That's how it goes. All right? Sometimes we have days that are bad days. Don't look at it as a bad day. This is a day that maybe I don't prefer, but it's okay because it's part of the process. Trust your process. That's where the grace comes in. Choice, you're going to know what choices to make. If you go with, as I just said to the last person, how you feel. Okay, how you feel. Not what everybody tells you, whatever you think, what society says. How you feel. That's how you make your choices. Now it's for Emily. All right. I'm so stressed at the university right now. Is there any breathing that could help ground me? Absolutely, Kay. Remember the breathing. That is a gorgeous artwork on that set. What gorgeous artwork, honey. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a little tired today, so if I act like I don't know what you're saying. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Molly. I need that. Of course, Emily. What was I starting to say? Lost track. Can you tell me my daughter's names? What kind of question is that? Bray? Why would I tell you your daughter's names? That doesn't make any sense. You don't know your daughter's names? I'm not sure I understand that question. Where you're coming from on that. Are you trying to ask me to prove myself, or is it like you don't know your own daughter's names? I mean, I'm a little confused. Shed some light. Amanda, can we talk to my dad, please? Yeah, Amanda, you're a subscriber, right? Amanda, what is your dad's first name, please, honey? Oh, you were asking about breathing. That was it, Kay. I'm sorry. Okay, so Amanda, let me help Kay first, and then we'll run with you. Give me your dad's first name is all I need, honey. Jerry. Okay. Jerry. All right. Let me help. Okay, Bree, that's not how you approach it, honey. That's not how we do it. Hi, Brooke. All right, so back. Let me start with the breathing. Okay, so the breathing I would personally recommend is what you see me do, that 3, 2, 1. You breathe in through your nose. You hold your breath for just about the count of 4. As you breathe out through your mouth, I want you to visualize the number 3 times in your mind. You're also going to say it in your mind. Okay, you don't have to say it out loud unless you want to. So you go Your eyes can be closed. Breathe, hold the breath as you breathe out. You're only focusing on your breathing. That's it. Breathe out. You're going to see 3, 3, 3 in your mind. You're going to say it in your mind. You're going to just say the number 2. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Breathe out the number 2 3 times. 2, 2, 2. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out the number 1. 1, 1, 1. And you will ground. You will center. You will calm down. It helps also when you're focusing. Like when I do foli, I always do that. Bree says, I was hoping my dad would come through and prove that he knows them. Bree, that is not the way to go about mediumship, honey. It doesn't work like that. That is not a good approach. I'm going to tell you right now, most good mediums are going to be very turned off by that request because you're basically asking for proof. That is a really difficult thing to ask for a name because we're not hearing them talking in our ear normally. Okay, even if I see your dad sitting right in front of me, that doesn't mean I can hear him. They speak through feelings. They speak through images. They use imagery that I'm familiar with, okay, so that I can interpret for you. I'm an interpreter. Now, yes, once in a while I'll get a name or two, but don't ever go into a session with that mindset. I have to have proof, okay, because you're already setting up a negative, resistant energy. Like, I need to be told the truth. I need proof or I'm not going to believe it. You will get evidential mediumship if your mind is in the right place. You will get information that only that person could know. The other thing I want you to know, Bree, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad at all, I'm just explaining to you how it works, is just because you ask for your dad doesn't mean that's who's going to come through. All right? You may get nobody. You may get somebody you didn't even know. Today I did a spirit drawing for somebody asking for her uncle. She got her grandpa. I didn't know. But she's proven it's her grandpa. Every single thing I said was her grandpa. So just understand that, Bree. When you approach with, I need proof, you're already shutting the energy down. That's a very bad approach. Just telling you. And it's because I love you. I want you to get a good reading, not a crappy reading. All right. Hey, Brooke. All right. So, don't apologize. Don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong at all, Bree. Nothing. You did nothing wrong. I love you. Please know that. I'm doing it because I want to help you. I don't want a medium to come along and rip you off. That's my worry. Because when you start with that kind of intention, like, oh, I need proof, they'll jack with you. They'll look up your name and they'll try to find something on the internet. Or you know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do that. Make it about what is the message. That's most important. All right. Hey, Andy, how are you? Good to see you, dear. All right. So where are we now? I was going to work with Amanda. Sorry about that, Amanda. I had to talk, and I wanted you to hear it too anyways, right? So you knew what to expect. So Amanda, I'm going to go ahead and focus on your dad, Jerry. If you're here, I got it. Not dismiss. Do not, you guys. These always end up making sense later on. Okay, so don't ever go, oh no, I don't know. You don't know every single thing about the person that you're reaching. You don't. Okay, they may be reaching to somebody else, or maybe some other relative that understands the reference. So just understand they do the best they can to communicate. So here we go. All right, I'm going to do the breathing, Amanda. If you want to do it with me, that's even better. So we breathe in through our nose. We hold the breath for just about a count of 4. And then we breathe out, seeing the number 3 3 times in our mind, also saying it in our mind. Breathe in through our nose. Hold it. Breathe out the number 2 3 times. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out the number 1 3 times. I'm already choking. That's usually a sign. All right, Jerry. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies, and Jerry, the father of Amanda. She would like to hear from you, Jerry. Okay, immediately, before I even got barely started, your dad has a very youthful vibe to me. Like very, I don't know, it was like he was very energetic and young feeling to me. Like what I immediately saw, and I can't say if, I'm assuming this is your dad, but I don't know, is like a guy wearing like a tennis visor, like backwards, you know, kind of sporty, fun, kind of outgoing guy. That's what I got. Like a visor, like a tennis visor, like he was wearing it backwards or something, or upside down, or I don't know if he was just being funny or if that's something he wore, or a reference to tennis, I don't know, but there's a visor involved. I immediately saw that. And I saw kind of like bleach, not bleached like this, you know, but hair that has a lot of light spots in it, short, probably from being outside. Can you hear my dog snoring, you guys? Holy mackerel, Bruce. He's snoring out there. Are you still here? Are you still with me, dear? Hey, Barefoot. So if any of that resonates for you, Amanda, go ahead and give me a green heart. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. It's fine. You can still say yes, no. I know what you're talking about. That might be someone else. Whatever. The visor had fake hair. No! Are you kidding? He had one of those fake hair visors. Do you know that that is a standing joke with me and my boyfriend? I think those are so funny and stupid. I used to work at a costume shop, and that was one of our best-selling items. We thought they were so stupid. I mean, seriously, like, those are the dumbest things. No offense to your dad. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Cassie. I see you. Cassie, I'll be with you in a minute, honey. Oh, that's funny. So he came through. Very cool. See, now, if Bray, if you're still here, honey, you have a hilarious picture you have of him. No shit. See, now, Bray, if you're here, now, was that not proof that that was her dad? How would I pick that up? Out of all the things I could pick up, right? But I didn't give her a specific name. I didn't say the guy's name, you know, like, oh, his name of his favorite pet or something. Although that does happen sometimes. It does. But that's still evidence, right? Okay, so that was the point I was trying to make to Bray. I wasn't trying to shame her or make her feel bad. I hope she's still here. I was trying to explain to her that a name isn't always the best proof. Okay? Cool. Very exciting, Amanda. Let's just see if there's anything else for you, okay? All right. So, Jerry, obviously, you've come through with your little visor, and I saw your kind of blondish outdoor hair. Like, I don't know, he just has a very playful vibe, like I said before. Was there some kind of a odd disease? Like, I don't know why I'm saying this, but, like, it just came to my mind, like Lou Gehrig's or something that was not, like, expected, or it was a long going, I don't know. I don't even remember what Lou Gehrig's disease is, but I don't know, like lymphoma or something that was like a long disease, like a disease that like didn't know or didn't, it wasn't like in his life all the time, but later on shows up, it feels like. I don't know why I said Lou Gehrig's disease, but I don't know, like Parkinson's, like something like that. That's like, it wasn't, you know, something that went quickly. You know, it was kind of a little bit of suffering involved. I hate to say it. Does that make sense? Not that you know of? Okay. No problem. I don't know why that showed up. Just put it on the back burner, okay? The only other thing I can think of is I know that Lou Gehrig was a baseball player, okay? And maybe it's a reference to baseball. I have no idea. Or maybe it is zero to do with that, and I just picked up something else. I don't know. But anyway, that came up. I'm not going to say that it didn't. It did. Let me see if there's anything else from Jerry for you, my dear. Something about pink. I don't think of music. I think the color pink. I don't know why I heard pink. Pinky or pink? Don't know what that's about. But anyway, don't worry about it if it makes no sense. Just put it on the back burner. Like I said, it will. It always does. I'm confident of it. So that was your reading. Just, I know it's short, but I try to work with as many people as I can in the evening. So you guys, please don't be frustrated if I don't get to you, and please don't be frustrated if it's a short reading, because I try to make sure everybody gets a little something. Okay? Cool. All right. So I saw Cassie. Hey, Amanda. I saw Cassie just subscribed. You're welcome, Amanda. Oh, Emily was waiting for cards, weren't you, sweetie? I'm so sorry, Emily. Oh, we pulled your cards. We did. We pulled your cards. Guys, I told you I'm tired. I'm so sorry. I don't have a moderator. It makes it easier for me. That's why we have moderators, because it gets confusing. Especially when I'm in this mode. My brain is, you know. All right, Cassie, you're next. Cassie, you subscribe. You get a choice. You can have a foli, which is a finder of lost items. I help you find something. I realize that Emily thinks. You can have, let me pull some cards for you, a musical mediumship or mediumship. Any of those things, you're welcome to. As a new subscriber, or you can wait till the next time if you're not ready right now. You just remind me next time. Can you do, yeah, Casey, you can do mediumship. I've done mediumship for you before, haven't I, Casey? I've done something for you. I know I have. Anyway, who would you like to reach? And I would prefer you give me at least one person that I can try to connect with, okay? So if you can just give me the first name and how they relate to you, like my best friend Georgia from high school, or my dad John, or whatever. If you give me one at least. If it doesn't come through, that's cool. But it's a little bit easier for me than just to go, anyone related to Casey? And then we're sitting here for 10 minutes trying to get me to focus on somebody. Glenn, Dad, or Jessica. That's better, sweetie. Thank you. You might get both. Who knows? Jessica was your best friend. Okay. All right, Cassie. That's all I need, darling. All right, let me go ahead and breathe. Like I said, if you want to breathe with me, that is terrific. Go ahead and breathe in through my nose. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to breathe out the number 3 3 times. And breathe in the number 2. Breathe out. And number 1. Breathe out. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. I'm here to speak with Glenn, which is Casey's dad, or Jessica, which was Casey's best friend, or anybody else that would like to reach Casey tonight. Anyone who would like to come through, I am here to help them. Always supportive messages for healing and closure, please. Okay, I'm seeing long, curly hair. A lot of blonde in it. Not all blonde, but streaks. I don't know why I'm singing. It's female. Fingerless gloves. Gloves that don't have fingers. Like, I don't know, it was a costume or some reason she'd be wearing those. I don't know if she's a motorcyclist or it's part of a costume. It feels like something she wouldn't normally wear, but there's a reason she wore them. Whoever this is. I don't know if this is Jessica or not, but let's keep going. And again, if you want to comment, give me a green heart. Only the person I'm reading for right now, Casey. Okay? Like, I see this also very funky style, very funky way of dressing. I don't know how to describe it. It's like she had her own way. Like, she didn't look like other people. Like, she could, whoever this is, and again, I don't know if this is your Jessica, but whoever this is, she could really put together some crazy looking outfits, but she could rock it. It was sort of her vibe, whoever this is. You know what I'm talking about? Does that resonate for you? Anybody in your life that you can think of that's passed? Still with me? I'm going to guess not, because you're not saying anything. You still there? Casey? There you go. Jess was beat to her own drum. Okay, thank you for that. I was waiting to hear from you. Jess was a beat to her own drum. Okay, got that. Really into music. Big time. Music was a big thing for her. That must be her. Did she clench her teeth a lot? Like maybe an anxiety thing, like a grinding or a clenching kind of thing, Casey? That's what I feel with her. Like she had like a problem with her jaw, maybe? Yes. Okay. It's weird. She just has such a big smile. I mean, she reminds me of this influencer I see her on TikTok. And her name, I think, I want to say is Jessica as well. She's really funky and she sings. She's got this really cute little kind of babyish voice. What the heck's her name? Anyway, she sings real positivity songs. You know, like, I don't remember her name. Anyway, that's who she reminds me of. Okay, so, did she have dreads? Or like extensions or something? Or funky stuff in her hair? Because like I saw this long kind of funky hair. Casey. No, but long blonde hair. Okay. Maybe she's trying to point out that she was funky. I mean, who knows? Hey, G-Doors. I'll be with you in just a minute, honey. Okay. All right, Jessica, is there anything you want to tell Casey so she knows it is you and nobody else? Obviously, we've already kind of confirmed that, but let's go ahead and go there. Is there anything else you'd like to give as a message to Casey or any other loved ones that you think want to hear a message or something they would recognize, please? Burritos. I don't know what that's all about. Burritos. Just her burritos. Is she a burrito person? Were you guys burrito people? I like burritos. Thank you, Jessica, for coming through tonight. Thank you, Casey, for trusting me with your spirit guides and your loved ones. Not sure about the burritos. Okay, ask family or anybody you know that knew her. They'll probably know. Sometimes it's for somebody else. Hey, Kio's here. Hi. Thanks for the testimonial, by the way. And by the way, you guys, that's kind of how I ask to be paid. If I do something for you here that you find phenomenal, exciting, really great, if you guys post a testimonial, that means everything to me. It really does. Even if it's just a quick, picture of the item I find for you, or just a, picture of a sunset, and Miss Molly helped me speak to my dad, or whatever it might be, that means so much to me, you guys. That's how you pay me. That's why I just stopped charging for this, because I'm like, I'm just here to help. That's my job. Hi, Visna. How are you? Where have you been? You have disappeared. I thought, uh-oh. I hope you're okay. Hey, Gypsy. All right, G-Doors. You're a subscriber. Was there something you would like me to do for you tonight? Where do we post the testimonials all about Oh, yeah, I read for you the other night, Hundy. You can do them anywhere you want. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I don't care. Just make sure I know about it. Like tag me or send me a message or something, and I will spread it around. And I believe me, it's huge to me, guys. I really notice. I really do. All right. Hey, Chrissy. All right. So I was talking to G-Doors. Are you here, love? Thank you. G-Doors, are you here? Did you want something special tonight? There you are. Can you see if anyone comes through for me? G-Doors, as I said before, I would prefer... Hey, Tom! I would prefer you to at least give me one person's name, okay, and how they relate to you. Yes, my socials are on my bio. Yes, Danielle, good question. Hey, Tom, what are you doing? You're acting like you're building up to something special. I must have missed what it is. Or can you tell me here? Hey, Teresa. Welcome in. All right, so G-Doors, if you could just tell me the name of somebody, and make sure you use your green heart so I see you, honey. My cousin Sarah. Okay, and like I said, it may not be Sarah who comes through, but it does help me to have a name, okay? All right. Sometimes they give me a name, and when that happens, I will definitely tell you. All right. I'm going to do my breathing. You're welcome to do it with me again, that 3, 2, 1 countdown. Okay. Cousin Sarah. And G-Door, what's your first name, sweetie? I didn't get your first name. Make sure, again, use your green heart so I see you. What's your first name? Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl. Thank you. All right, Cheryl. Sarah, the cousin of Cheryl. Cheryl is here. She's hoping to hear from you or anybody else that would like to come through for her to give her some information. I didn't even finish talking. I saw a boy, G-Door, a boy, a male, not a female. All right, let me just start by saying I saw a male, young, kind of skate thrasher looking, 20s maybe, late teens. Tousled kind of dark hair. I saw like a hoodie sweatshirt. I don't know why I got a smell like he's not somebody I'm not to be gross, but somebody doesn't bathe a lot, like his, not Theo, but when their hair needs to be washed, like he wasn't like super worried about being fastidious, whoever this is coming through for you. Kind of has a brother vibe to me. I know it's not your brother, but it's that vibe. I just keep seeing the skateboard, a skateboard in this guy. And I want to say Nathan or Nate, but I don't know. That's what I just saw for a second. Hopefully I'm not crisscrossing somebody else right now. You don't know. My husband, what does that mean, Debbie? What about your husband? Anyway, it's okay if you don't know. It's okay. Sometimes there's a reason that person's coming through is just somebody else. It may be related to Sarah. So let's see if we can get Sarah to come through. Maybe she can give us a little more information. So let me just see what's going on here. Sarah, can you come forward at least and give us an idea of who this person is that I just focused in on? Or can you at least come through for Cheryl so she knows it's you, honey? had leukemia. Yes, it could be, Aubrey. It could be. It does happen on occasion. And I can't always control it. So if that does come, if something comes through for somebody else on here, feel free to claim it. I can't stop it if it is. Yes, it does put me to sleep, Tom. He says the sound of the waves put me to sleep. By the way, if you didn't know this, I live on a boat. This is the mediumship. So I hear that slapping and waves and all that in the background. That's the boat. Sometimes I'll move even. Okay, are they past? Is who passed? Oh, the person that might, no one that you know. Okay, so you know what I'm going to say for you, Cheryl? I don't know why or who's coming through for you, but let's just stop right here. I'm going to stop on your reading because whatever's coming through is not resonating for you. That doesn't mean it's a bad reading, I'm going to say. But maybe right now is not the time for whatever reason. So let's put that on hold. I'm not going to forget about you. I'm putting a big star by it. Maybe a little later or a different live, let's do it. But let's go ahead and do something else for you right now, okay? Because I don't want you to feel left out. So I'm going to pull a few cards for you right now. I don't know how to explain to you guys. I don't always know what's going to happen. She passed from leukemia, says Lisa. Michelle says she passed. Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that pass from leukemia. Let me also say, let me just caution you guys also, another little heads up about mediums that are real and mediums that are bull crap. All right. First of all, I'm not going to try to force a reading on anybody. If I tell you something you go, that doesn't resonate, I'm not going to keep pushing you. Number one. Number two, it would be easy for me to do a reading like this. Okay, and this is why I don't like it when people read the room and they're spirit-led that way. Just watch me for a minute before I jump into these cards for Cheryl, okay? Somebody here with leukemia. It's a male. The name starts with a J. John, Jake, Jack, Junior. I don't know. How many people in here? There's 54 people. Somebody in here knows somebody who had leukemia. Somebody knows somebody in here who had a J name, right? See what I'm saying? That's not a good way to do mediumship. So that's why I kind of don't do that, because it seems unfair. Now, if I'm very specific about something, like I say, you know, the guy had leukemia, his name is Jake, or Jay, and he had purple hair and a mohawk, and you know who that is. That's different, right? But guys, pay attention to those generalities because they can be bullcrap. Like earlier with the visor, right? That was very specific. I could have said just a hat. He has a white hat on with a bill. That's different than a visor. Then I described hair, right? I said highlighted hair. She said one of those visors with the built-in hair. Now, I had a reference in my mind of that connected, right? So that's how it works. All right, anyways, back to Cheryl. Cheryl, I picked up my Moonology deck, which is generally like sort of like a what to expect kind of card. So I'm going to just pull 3 for you. Wow. Kind of a good one, I think. You got 3 very interesting cards. You got New Moon, which starts, I think, tomorrow. And it says a new start is coming. All right. And then you got Emotions are running high. Super Moon, which wasn't last night also a super moon. And then you got Nothing is Yet Set in Stone. So it sounds like there's some really exciting stuff coming up. New stuff, but nothing that can't be changed or altered or redirected in some way. So enjoy the ride is what I'm going to say to you. There's something good coming. All right, Chrissy says, a friend of my daughter's left on foot on November 6th, and no one has seen or heard from him since. Is he okay? Wow, Chrissy, that's a big one. Chrissy, what is his first name, please? You're welcome, of course. And I still owe you a mediumship. So, but don't forget what I said to you, because that may make sense to a different family member, okay? You might want to show the video to him later. Jordan. Okay, so Jordan went missing. You said how long? November 6th. So recently. On foot. And no one's seen him. Is he okay? I can't tell. Let me just see if I get anything from him, all right? Now, if I get input from him directly, it doesn't mean he's necessarily passed away. It just means I'm getting his spirit energy, okay? Because I can still communicate with people who aren't even passed. So don't let that scare you if he does come through, okay? But let's see what we get. Jordan. have one more question for you, Chrissy. What is your daughter's name as well, so he knows how to identify her? Hey, Stace, welcome in. He's part of the punk scene and has been known to hop trains. Okay. I just said purple mohawk. Is that... Did I pick that up before you started? Maddie, but goes by Mickey. Okay, I like that. I like both those names. Okay, Maddie, Mickey. Okay. So, Jordan, we're looking for you. You're a friend with Maddie or Mickey. Chrissy's her mother. You left on November 11th. They are wondering if you're okay. Where did you go? Weirdly enough, I got an image of him eating. Like in front of like a 7-Eleven or like a convenience store. Have you looked in California? I don't know where you are. I feel like he's in California in a college town of some sort. Because I immediately saw San Luis Obispo, which is one of the areas I grew up in, and I saw... It made a reference to an incident I was involved in with a punk street kid, nothing bad, that came up and talked to me, but for some reason I saw that area. You're from Michigan, that doesn't matter. I still think he's in California. I don't know how he got there. I don't know if he hitchhiked, jumped in a truck. Does he carry, I don't know if it's a guitar. I can't tell what that is. Does he, and I'm not saying because you said he's punk. I was a punk in high school. I had a mohawk. You can get far by train pretty quickly. Yeah. Especially if he's, but I believe he's train hopped to California before. Yeah. I had friends who hopped trains over the border from Canada. Yeah. I feel like he has some instrument with him. I don't know if it's a guitar. I don't know. It sounds silly. It's like a bass, maybe. I don't know what that is. Like a stand-up bass, or it looks like a big. It looks big to me, but I don't know if he even has it with him. But I'm just seeing that for some reason. But I see him eating in front of like a 7-Eleven. I think he's in California. I want to say he's in a college town. I'm almost feeling like San Diego area, Laguna, San Diego. I think he's okay. Backpack for sure. Yeah. He's just doing what he does. I feel you'll hear from him in the next. You'll hear from him around Christmas, if not sooner. Does he have a couple piercings on his lip too? I feel like there's two, like 1, 2 maybe, like hoops, like I have on my nose, like this side. Like there's a couple piercings. Internet went down. Oh, I was just saying, I feel like he's got 2 piercings maybe here on his lip, multiple piercings on his lip. I was saying you'll hear from him by Christmas. He's okay. I think he's in California. I want to say he's in San Diego area. And it looks like hoops, like through his lip. I don't know why he would do this, and I wish people wouldn't do this, but, and I don't know if he already did this or he's looking at doing this. I hate that he's thinking about this. If he's already done this, I hope not. Where they go and they get their eyes injected so you can't see the white of their eye, like they have their entire eyes black. I hope he's not doing that. It just feels like he's out, like, adventuring very carefree. Like, just doesn't give a F, you know? And not because he's... I don't feel like it's depression or mental illness. It's just like, he's just one of these people who's like, I'm going to do whatever I want. You know? I'm just going to do what I want. I feel like it. I feel like piercings. I feel like tattoos. I feel like shaving my head. Whatever. I feel like it. Like a true punk. But for some reason, I saw that where they inject the eyes with the ink. I hope he's not doing that. Maybe he's learning to do that. I don't know. But I got that. All right. Anything else for Christy? But I don't feel like he's in harm's way, in the sense that, like, you know, I don't think he was kidnapped, I don't think he was hurt, I don't think it's anything like that. I don't get that vibe. At all. Let me know. Thank you. What time is it, guys? Eastern. I'm on Eastern time. Is it like 8:30? Not sure. Just curious. It's a pretty good night. Had a lot of good sessions today. It's 8:33. Okay, I thought it was about 8:30. Alrighty. So, other subscribers, we got Lori in here, we got Shannon in here. Did you all want anything? Lori or Shannon, my subscribers? You guys, it's only $6 to subscribe. I always give them priority. Lori or Shannon, did you guys want anything tonight? You're just hanging out. Cards! You bet, Shannon. See what cards come out now. I'm just pulling randomly out of bags here. I don't even know what cards I'm gonna end up with. Ooh, you got Spirit of the Animals. I love this one. Just whatever. Whatever we want to do, man, B. If you want to know what we're doing tonight. Whatever I feel like. So, Shannon, you got herons. Patience. Patience. Hey, Renee. I got you, girl. Okay, you got patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. So it sounds like you need to do some grounding. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. I see you, Laura has heart. You get a choice tonight. Okay, so that was for you, Miss Shannon. Lori, Renee, and Laura has heart. All three of you get to have something special. You can either have a foli. I'll find a lost item for you. MB, I don't do general questions like that. It's not really how it works. Yes, you're new. Okay, so let me give you some choices, Laura. Okay, so Laura has heart asked a question. She would like to know, like, what I do. So I'm a psychic medium, as I said. You just need guidance. So probably for you, you probably would like cards. Cards would probably be your best bet. So I'm going to go ahead and see what cards I got here. Oh, good. We got my Room Choi tarot cards. Okay. We'll do a quick little reading for you, darling. So we're just going to go ahead and pull a few cards for you and see what comes out. Hey, Voot, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, my God. All right, so this is for Lori Has Heart. Give these a few shuffles here. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. I'm working with Lori today to give her some helpful information, to give her some guidance right now in her life. Anything that will be supportive and helpful in her moving forward on her journey. Thank you, Spirit Guides. For Laura, I assume that is your name, unless you tell me otherwise. And so when I'm speaking to you, make sure you give me a green heart so I see your answer, so I don't get distracted by other people's answers or questions, okay? Because I try to focus on the person I'm working with. All right away, we did get strength. So that is an 8 energy. That means it's time to take some action. So when we're in a place where we feel stuck, lost, don't know what's going on, one of the most important things is to take a step, and you see you're taking a step in the right direction. And that way the universe sees you taking an action. They see you going in a place where they go, okay, the intention is real. Now we're going to help. So it's sort of like this. You go, for example, I'm thinking I'm just giving you an example. I want to leave my abusive boyfriend. He's abusive, like mentally abusive. Okay, fine. And you go, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. You don't want to do it, right? So you got to take one step at least. So maybe the first step is you're going to look at how much apartments are and how much you might need to save up to get out. Okay? Hopefully you do it sooner than later. But I'm just saying, if it's not like you're not vital, you're not in danger per se, that would be an example. So you go ahead and you start looking on your net for places to live, right? Then all of a sudden you're somewhere and you're walking around and a friend says something like, yeah, I got to sublet my apartment. I got to move out. I'm going to be working across town. I don't want to commute anymore. And then you go, hey, how much? And she goes, oh, it's only like $400 a month. You're like, what? You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it works. So I'm sorry to expound so much on one particular card, but I feel like that's what you need to understand is you take the step, the universe goes, oh, you took a step? Here, let me help you. And then you take another step, and then the universe goes, here, let me help you. You don't have to do it all at once. And that's where we F ourselves, because we try to do everything all at once. If we can't do it all right now, we don't want to do it. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes it is a process. Trust the process. You've heard that. Secondly, you've got the 2 wands, and that does indicate that you are thinking of making some big changes. 2s are partnerships, relationships, fulfillment. He's holding this globe like I've done this before, or I've already tried a lot of things and I'm experienced, kind of jaded, like I've already done a lot of things. However, he is standing between these two wands. Wands are your dreams, your hopes, your desires, expansion, creativity. So it's also like representing the number 11, which is a gateway about to step through. So again, I feel like there's a big shift in mind for you. But you are also too worried about what other people think about you. Okay, because then we get the 7 of Wands, which if you look, she's fighting a battle, there's nothing there. You know, these are wands with nobody at the end. And I feel like you worry far too much about what others think about you, and that stops you. It doesn't matter what people think about you. Who's living your life? Who's paying your bills? You? You are paying your bills. Who's living your life? You? It doesn't matter what anybody says. My family used to always tell me what to do, and I always took it. And one day I was on the phone, and somebody pointed out to me, like, do you realize you always let your family tell you what to do? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in my 50s, and I'm doing this still. So I was talking to my brother one night, and he says, hey, don't do blah, 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 blah. And I said, are you paying my bills? Complete silence. He doesn't do that anymore. All right? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Chrissy. All right. So that's what I want you to know. That has got to be something you've got to let go of, because that's stopping you, and that's not a real stopper. That's a mental stop. That's not a real stop. Okay? They aren't living your life. They don't know what you're going through. Okay? Last, you got Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles to me is someone who is never in need, is always feeling stable and secure, is well taken care of, good, strong family life, came in reverse. It doesn't mean an opposite, but I feel like what it's saying is you need to pull back your power again. You need your power back. You have allowed somebody else to take away your power, and that is really hurting you right now. You keep going, oh, I don't know what to do. I can't do it. Yes, you can. Okay, I'm calling you out. You can. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. I'm just curious what you got down here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Big shift in energy again. Patience. See how slow? He's not even moving. It's not going to happen overnight. Like I just said to you, that was the very first thing I said to you. Patience, patience, patience. Give yourself grace. Every step you take is a step in the right direction. There is no mistake. You guys don't make mistakes. Everything is by your own design. You don't even realize. You don't even realize you're being led all the time. Even your mistakes are part of the design. I'm not saying everything's pre-planned, but your higher self knows where you're going. Okay? All right. That was for Lori Has a Heart. Okay. I still have a lot of subscribers in here. You're welcome. I haven't done anything for. I have Renee. I have Lori. Envy. So now Natalia says, there's been a lot of controversy about my aunt's passing. Could you connect with her? We could try, but I got to take care of my subscribers first. If you want to subscribe, it's only $6. Friend John's or whatever you feel. Okay. Friend John. Hey, thanks for those jellyfish. Those are beautiful. I love jellyfish. Renee wants to talk to her friend John. Okay, so John has passed, I take it. Renee. All right, let's see if he comes through, sweetie. Thank you so much for the jellyfish. Very cute. By the way, you guys, again, the best way to pay me is go through any of the social media and post a testimonial. That is the biggest, my favorite form of payment if you want to exchange the energy in the karmic way you're supposed to. Hint, hint. All right. So, Renee, I'm going to go ahead and do breathing. I would prefer you do it with me. You said your friend John. All right. Okay, so right away, Renee, what is with John and Mexican food? Mexican food. That's funny. I said burrito earlier, but this is different. This is like authentic Mexican food. Did he work in a restaurant? Did he cook? Did you cook for him? What is this about the Mexican food? Right off the bat. First thing that he brought up. Yes, those are waves. I live on a boat. A catamaran, to be exact, here in Miami, Florida. So that's what you're hearing. Okay, so I'm talking to Renee right now. She wanted to talk to her friend John. I immediately got Mexican food. You're welcome. We used to go to lunch. Okay, makes sense. Was his passing kind of unexpected? Hi, Natalia. I gotcha. I gotcha, Natalia. Feels like a place by our high school. Yeah, it feels like it wasn't really an expected passing to me. Because he kind of gave me this look of surprise, like, didn't know. Didn't know. Unexpected. I don't know if it had to do with a car. Feels like it was vehicle related. No. No, it's not have to do with the car. I'm sorry. There is something about a car, but that's not his passing. He went, no. There is something about a car, though. We're going to come back to that in just a second. Yes, a heart murmur. Okay, good, because I just drew a heart. This is the second time today I've drawn a heart where somebody had a heart problem. Okay, I had drawn a heart. That makes sense. Okay. His red Honda. Okay. He has referred to that for some reason, the car. He said something about the car. I don't know why. Was he very, I want to say artistic or creative in a way that, like, he had a unique perspective in general about things. Hi, Shelley. Just like an artistic mind. I don't know how else to say it. Very creative guy. We used to sit in a lot in front of my house. Oh, the red Honda. Okay, cool. Well, that's why he's referring to it then. That makes sense. I just feel like he was very creative, very insightful, very wise beyond his years. Probably the best way to say it. That's what I feel. Hey, Dana B, I see you. Okay. All right. Anything else today, John, for Renee? I don't know why he shows me this. I don't know if this is something you guys joked about or a reference to something or just showing playfulness, but I feel like he grabbed your nose and went, you know, like a Three Stooges thing, like, I don't know, some Three Stooges thing, like a being funny. He was my go-to for therapy. Aw, I like him. All right, well, that was your reading. Like I said, I'm trying to keep them brief so I get a lot more people in. You know, I want to help as many people as I can, so please don't take it personally. However, hug yes? Oh, good. I'm going to say this to you guys. If you want a more in-depth reading from me, book a private reading. I have openings right now. I have plenty of openings at the moment. I won't in a week, though, because I'm going to be going out of town. So if you want a private reading from me, go to my website, missmollyknows.com. I do have a few openings, so just let me know that that's what you would like, and we can go over the details, okay? All right, cool. I will answer you. All right, so we got 2 new subscribers. They get priority tonight, and then other subscribers after that. If not, then whoever I happen to grab. You know, I just kind of go with the flow. Totally worth it. Thanks, Shannon. So, Natalia and Dana B. So, Natalia, you have 3... My new subscribers, you have 3 choices tonight. You can have a musical mediumship where I give you a song that has lyrics or music that might mean something to you or will. You can do a foli, which is a finder of lost items, where I find something that's missing for you. Or you can do a card draw. I'm going to take a break from mediumship for just a minute because I'm getting tired. So you can do a 3-card draw. Usually it's more than 3, but whatever. And that's for Natalia and Dana B. Or you can wait till the next time if you want. It's entirely up to you. You're not ready. Take a drink of water. And thank you, everybody who's hanging around. Please tap the screen. Give me lots of likes. We're at 13,700, it looks like. That's very good. Thank you. 44 people. Thank you. It's the heart. It's cute. Oh, I don't want that in front of me. Sorry, guys. No, thank you. Okay. You want a card draw? Sure. 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 What I've been doing is just pulling whatever cards happen to be in whatever bag I grab and using those. Thank you, Chrissy. Oh, Lori, thanks for the heart. I can't talk today. Thanks for the flowers. Ah, Natalie, you got a deck I don't use very much. My fairy deck. You guys remember what happened last time I used this one? I had a fairy show up at my house. Yeah, it was crazy. That's a crazy story, y'all. It happened right before we came back to the mediumship. And I have witness. Fred was there. He saw the whole thing. He was part of it. Happens. Weird stuff happens. All right. Ooh, very powerful cards, my darling. Very powerful cards. All right. Starting out, you got detoxification. It even shows this little fairy kind of taking a bath, right? Detoxification. So it sounds like there's some stuff you're still hanging on to that is really muddying up your energy right now, Natalia. And so what I'm going to tell you is I think you need to really make sure you get grounded. That means get outside, get some sunshine. It doesn't mean you got to be sun tanning. Get outside, take the shoes off, touch the earth with your feet. I'm serious. It's super important, you guys. It really makes a difference in your life. All right? If you live in an apartment, you don't have grass in the backyard, then go to a park and go walk around for 10 minutes. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't care, do it. All right, because it's asking you to look inside yourself. There is some self-evaluation that needs to be done. All right, look inside yourself. There's something going on where you need to be a little more honest with yourself. I feel like maybe, hi Twinkle, I feel like maybe there's something you're not being totally honest with yourself about. Like, you know the truth, but it's hard to, because you know that once you accept that what's true, you've got to make some decisions or some changes. That's hard. That's true with everybody, but I promise it'll be worth it. Because in the end, what? You got new opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to give you a very, very brief story about how that worked out for me. I was in not a very good relationship. I lived with my high school boyfriend. You guys, some of you have been watching me for a while, you know who I'm talking about. Not a great situation. I kept trying to make it work. It just wasn't working. All right, it was causing problems for me in so many ways. Hi, Mally. My work even wasn't going that well. My energy was weird on my lives. I wasn't sleeping well. I didn't feel well. I was getting sick. It was one thing after another, okay? But when I finally looked inside myself, okay, and I did go out in nature. I went and I walked around parks and I went for walks and stuff. And I looked inside myself and I said, Molly, do you really think this is going to work out? You've been miserable since the day you got there. You've tried so hard. Those moments of joy, those moments of love, those moments of happiness are so few and far between. Is this really worth it? And when I finally said, no, I'm not happy, I'm walking down the beach one day and I run into the Fred that I'm with now, that I'm living on a boat, my dream. See what I'm saying to you? We just got to be honest with ourselves. Again, that authenticity. It's so hard. We're taught not to trust ourselves, but you know what I always say? Know that you know. Tell yourself, I know that I know. Okay? Let me know what happens. All right, Dana B, you're next, my love. What would you like? Would you like a find of lost items? You're welcome, honey. A finder of lost items, a foli? You're welcome, Shannon. Thank you. Or thank you, and you're welcome. I'm getting confused. Hi, Scott. God, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you? Dana B, what would you like tonight? Would you like a finder of lost items? Would you like a song? Would you like some cards? New subscribers. Hey, Sydney. Hey, I appreciate y'all that are hanging in here. I know sometimes it can be a little bit patience testing. You want cards as well? All right, let's see what cards we get now. Going into it. And by the way, if you're wondering where I got these adorable little sacks, these ones, Michelle the Medium made these. When I was visiting with her one day, I saw them, like, are you kidding? These are great. And I bought a few from her. She gave me one, I think. Ooh, you got the regular old tarot cards, Dana. Is your name Dana? Give me a green heart as I'm talking to you, all right? Dana. I missed you too, Renee. I'm glad you're okay, darling. I know, Sydney, we both live in Florida. She's a little further away right now. We were just talking yesterday, matter of fact. She texted me yesterday. She's like, I miss you. I'm like, I miss you. And I just noticed, did you guys see that she has a second site up now with her husband doing their paranormal stuff, their ghost tours and stuff? Check it out. I was shocked. I didn't know she was doing that with her husband. He's very intuitive as well. So very cool. Yes. Okay. All right, Dana. Let's go with it. Spirit's ancestor. Whoa! Right away. What? I didn't even get shuffling. Look what showed up. Came right out. Ace of Wands. This is huge. Big stuff. This is a blessing from Spirit. Big opportunity. Wands, dreams, hopes, desires coming from Spirit. You see, hand of God, so to speak, right? The wands are the only suit that actually expand and grow. See the little twigs on there? This is a big growing opportunity for you and big, exciting. Okay, let's see what else we find out. That was just the first card. I didn't even get started. I barely started shuffling. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. Cards today for Miss Dana, please. Thank you so much. Whoop! Did you see that? And that? Those cards are jumping for you. That is big. Okay, Dana. You don't know how to figure... Oh, you know what? You can send me a picture, Chrissy, through my email, missmollyknows@yahoo.com. No caps, all lowercase, all one word. missmollyk@yahoo.com. Probably in my profile or go through my website. And you can send me a picture. Okay. Anyways, back to Dana. Wow. So you also got the Magician. Hello. Manifest, manifest. Look at him. He's manifesting. The one energy, brand new beginning. What I say, a blessing. Something really big is about to happen. He's got all the tools to create what he wants. That's why he's the magician. He's got the wand. He's got the cup. He's got the pentacle. He's got the, what do you call it? Swords. He's got them all. Plus he's got a magic wand in his hand. Plus he's got Mobius. Never-ending energy, right? So you've got these two together. That's really a big deal. I hope you like that. Because then we have the King of Wands. So wands and wands. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Now, I don't know if you're single or married or what your story is, Dana. But if you're single, there's a good chance you're about to meet somebody very important for you. Honestly. Could be work-related also. A supervisor of some sort. Maybe a big opportunity. But either way, it feels like a very masculine energy. So when I say masculine energy, it could be a woman. I don't feel like it is. It could be, but somebody has a very strong masculine energy. I don't know how else to say it. And that's not a put down to men or women. It's just the way it is. So those are the 3 cards I just pulled for you. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck because I'm curious. You got the 6 of Swords. This is about getting to a more peaceful shore, a more stable situation. So if you are in a situation right now where maybe there's some things you're unsure of or in an upheaval or just unstable, I feel like you're going to meet somebody. It's really going to it's all going to come together. Kind of like the story I just told about how I met my boyfriend. I feel like it's all going to come together. Now, if you're already in a relationship, I feel like this is probably work related. All right? So that's kind of where I'm going with it. It's either work related or it's a new love. So only you know your situation, but that's what it feels like. Either way, it's going to bring you peace. And I like it. It's good. It's good, good, good. Can somebody give me a time check? You're welcome, Dana. Steve, the fact that you're asking me, I think you know the answer. He says, is my relationship stable or failing? I think you know. You're asking me that. I have a lot of dreams of my husband that has passed in 2020. Is he trying to tell me something, says Teresa. Yes. Yes, he is. If you're dreaming about him, he's talking to you. For sure. Or he's just trying to let you know he's around. It may not even be an actual message. It may just be, hey, I'm here. That's what I think. All right. Yeah. All right. It's 8:55. Thank you. Cindy says, I bought a tarot deck and need to buy the book. What book? You don't need a book. You need to buy a book? No, you don't. No book. I teach tarot. It's been a while since I taught tarot. You guys want me to do a little tarot primer one night? Why don't we do that? Let's plan on maybe next week. I'll post it. We'll do a little free tarot thing. Just a tarot basics. Because I throw the book away. Or put them away. I don't look at the book. I also do private mentorship as well. So if you want private lessons to learn to read tarot. As a matter of fact, Michelle the Medium, I gave her some private tarot lessons. She does a lot of oracle cards with tarot, something she's not totally comfortable with. So I gave her private, like a Zoom one-on-one. But I can do it for everybody. But what I was starting to say is I don't use the books. I think it's misleading because I'm an intuitive reader. I feel like using the books is telling me what the cards say. If it was that easy, everybody could read them, right? That's what I think. I think you need to use your gut. That's what we use. That's why I'm a medium, because I'm using spirit energy to interpret the cards. If I go in and I say, this card means blank, 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 and that's all it means, then what good am I? Right? Yeah. Kimmy, have you guys ever seen Kimmy? She's got like green hair. She's Asian. She lives in her van now. She's really cute. She actually had a set of cards that were just blank cards, and she read them. You can do that too. Absolutely. You can use anything to use for divination as long as your intentions are. All right, so I took care of those 2 subscribers. I've got 5 minutes left before I'm probably going to hop off. Let's do a foli. Is anybody missing? Oh, you subscribed. I'm sorry, Kathy, I missed you, darling. Kathy, what would you like tonight? Would you like a foli, a finder of lost items? Would you like some cards, or would you like a song? Hey, Gemini, thank you, honey. You guys, Gemini Witch is an amazing artist. Please check her out. She also has a really cool playlist she put up on Spotify. Check her out. You want cards? Okay. See what cards come out of the pouch tonight. That's what we get for you, darling. Ooh, you got my crystals and gemstone deck. Let's see what we get for you. I'm just pulling random. We'll see what the message or the idea is behind it. Okay. So you got, ooh, we got one that you don't see too often. All right. These are pretty powerful stones you got, or gems, or minerals. So I just want you to, let me just take a second and look this over. All right, so what this is telling me, and then I'm going to start explaining the cards I picked for you, is that you are trying to be more connected to your higher self, your spirituality, and so forth, but you're kind of having some moments where you feel like you can't break through. You're not able to get that connection. All right, Kathy. So starting out, you did get meteorite. And this is for somebody who you're looking to be more spiritual, as I said. How do I say this? You're just trying to align to the universe. You're trying to get more input. You're trying to get more download, more feedback from the universe. Right, Kathy? Whether you're religious or not, or psychic or not, doesn't matter. But there's this feeling of there's more that I should be connecting to. Because then we get serpentine. And serpentine or teen, or however you want to say it, for somebody who's trying to kind of get a fresh, like a restart, like a freshen up, I guess is the best way to say it. It's when you're trying to get rid of tired beliefs, stuck energy, ripping off the band-aid, like you're just kind of feeling like you've been sort of walking in place, and you're feeling like, I need to break through this. And I really do feel like your connection to your authentic self is going to make a big difference for you. And then lastly, we got this very interesting one, vanadinite. Vanadinite, I'm trying to say it correctly. Isn't that an interesting looking mineral there? Vanadinite. And this is for people that feel like they don't have discipline, like you feel like you're all over the map. And what this does is help you when you need to live right now, not in the past, not on what your worries are, focusing on the moment more. When you're looking for like a motivational speech, something to, like I said, that recharge, that inspiration, that's the word I'm looking for. Someone who's trying to get rid of, like, if you're like, so for example, if you're meditating, all the background noise, you're trying to get rid of that. This. I'm going to tell you guys a trick about meditation real quick here. Let's talk about it for just a minute. People go, I can't meditate. I don't know how to meditate. It doesn't work when I try it. I have ADHD. You guys can tell. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to try to pretend I don't have it. I've been diagnosed. It's not just me saying I have it. I do. That's why sometimes I get lost. But one of the things that I've learned is meditation seems difficult for me because my mind's all over. That's why I don't sleep a lot of time. But what I learned was this really great sentence you can ask yourself whenever you're trying to go to sleep, whenever you're trying to focus or meditate. You say this to yourself. It's very simple. Gee, I wonder what my next thought will be. I wonder what my next thought will be. That's it. Say nothing else, think nothing else at that moment. Just, what is my next thought? You'll be shocked at how that works. Kathy says, can I hear from my deceased husband? Sweetie, you know what? I'm actually going to jump off, and I already did a reading for you, and I'm kind of done with mediumship for tonight. But next time, catch me. I would be happy to do that for you. Again, if you guys want private readings, go to my website, missmollyknows.com. If you want me to read on here, the best bet for you is be a subscriber like Kathy. Then I will definitely pay attention to you. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you, everybody that was here tonight. I really appreciate you. Probably be on again maybe Friday night or Saturday or something. Always just follow me so that you know when I'm on. I don't really post it as an event. I just jump on usually around 8 o'clock Eastern time. If I did something for you tonight that you like, please post a testimonial. I really appreciate it. If you feel so inclined and you want to tip me or make a donation towards me, in my profile there's Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. I always appreciate that. Those kinds of things. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great night. Mwah. Love you. And know that you know.